I'm in harm's way here. I'm in a place that I used to frequent a lot with the big picture El Panorama. And I used to get myself in all kinds of trouble with my wife because of what I did when I was doing the big picture El Panorama. And it includes Sheila's, women. You see, lads, I plied my trade here in Wigwam Market for over 3.5 years on the big picture El Panorama. And I put myself into all kinds of difficulty with my wife. This is a follow-on video from our last video. But you see, I'm in harm's way here. It's 20 to 9 and it's damn early here. It's damn early. Let's call a spade a spade. The amount of that hangs around here is unbelievable. And that's why I called the video in harm's way in Bangkok, because I put myself in harm's way tonight. You know that? I really have. She wants to go for a massage at 10 o'clock. It's 20 to 9. So as long as I'm back in time for her massage, I'm all right. I could come back out after her massage when she comes home. That'll be about midnight. And this place would be absolutely hopping. And I mean hopping with absolutely everything you could ever imagine. And this is what I mean by a follow-on video from my previous video. I'm talking about changing my ways. I have changed my ways because I did this for 3.5 years, making videos for the big picture El Panorama. Videos like, well look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll quench your suspense. Just have a look at this. This is a brief interlude of a throwback to the big picture El Panorama and the things I used to get up to here. Have a look at this.
Was a modern day gypsy when she stumbled into town. She had some tricks up her sleeve, and she took my heart and disappeared. She went up that mountain just like I feared. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Alright, alright. Now my daddy told me in earnest not to go up that trail. He said I should be nervous, that I might come back a different man. Not at all, not at all. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Alright, alright.
That's what I used to get up to when I was doing the big picture El Panorama thing down here. And if you're wondering why I gave it up, one was the algorithm. I've gone into it too many times, but the AI algorithm caused too many problems for that channel. That's just a sample of what it was like. If you want to see more clips of that channel on this channel, leave a comment in the comment section. I'd be glad to accommodate you. But I'm going to get accommodated. If you do remember that channel, I used to take an interlude here and get myself a Leo. And I've been so rushed getting out tonight because of the rain. It's the rainy season. I forgot to take my wallet, so I'll have to scan. Give me a second. Leo on the crop. Scan, okay? Scan? Okay, okay. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I ordered a Leo here. A long time. Hang on, let's see where we are here. Okay? Thank you. There you go. Well, there you go, lads. My first Leo here in well over a year. Well over a year. I'm definitely in harm's way. You can put yourself in harm's way. And I'm not going to repeat myself from my last video. I decided to to live my last video, to show you exactly what it's like and how easy it is to get. Since I've been here, this place is thronged with Chinese because of that durian stuff. They're mad into the durian, you see. It's a Monday night, and on Mondays, generally speaking, they don't sell food on the streets in Bangkok, generally speaking. Plus the fact that this is a bank holiday, and most Thais will be away doing other things. So it's not necessarily as busy as it would normally be. But you'll get a flavour of what I'm talking about in regards to, you know, putting myself in harm's way. I'm in harm's way now. If she didn't have an appointment with her masseur, she'd just go to sleep and I'd be out here all night. I could be out here till about 2 or 3 in the morning, and that's what I used to do. And I used to be in all kinds of trouble and get myself in all kinds of trouble, because when I'm talking to girls in the big picture El Panorama, you'll see, if you're familiar with that channel at all, I used to get myself in all kinds of trouble. You know, 2 o'clock in the morning, standing here drinking a beer, girl comes up, starts talking to me, off you go. It's as easy as that. Jesus. Can you see what I mean? This is what happens. You see, a lot of fellas said when I had that channel that I was a pervert. I was only a pervert because I was in my 60s. Well, I wasn't even in my 60s. I was in my late 50s when I was doing it. I'm in my 60s now, and that's another reason why I gave it up. Because I tend to agree, not a pervert, but I just agree that I'm too old to be talking to girls like those two over there. If you can see what I mean. Do you see that? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. It's the law of averages. You can come to a place like this, which isn't Sukhumvit, and it's not a place like that, but it does exist here. It does. This is wonderful. I have an online commitment later on this evening, and that's what's kind of curtailing me. But between this and having the camera with me and being available, and girls being available to chat, you know, it's what we call a recipe for disaster. It doesn't seem like a disaster at the moment, but it could be. When I'm talking about harm's way, I really mean it. That's a massage place, and that's one of 3. There's 3 massage shops right next to each other, one after another, just down here. This is in the bowels of an apartment building. It's in the foundations. By the way, they're on stilts. If you can see that there, can you see that? I don't know if you can see it, it's too dark. But the apartment blocks here are on stilts, and the massage parlours are in the bowels of the... That's what I got. It's everywhere. The massage parlours are in the bowels of the, I won't say condos, I would say Thai-style apartments. And you'd be away in a hack for 400 baht, if you know what I mean. So I did this for so long here at Wing Wang Night Market. And I can tell you, as I said in the previous video, I can count on one hand the amount of times where I could say that I enjoyed whatever I had to enjoy here. And believe me, there's a lot to enjoy here. And we're not talking about the food, and we're not talking about the drink. But there's so much you can get up to in a place like this. And one of the things I used to say, and I'll say it now, most guys don't realise that there's other parts of Bangkok that can afford you the type of thing you're looking for. If you were to go to places like, talking about places like Sukhumvit and places like that. And Wing Wang Night Market is one of those places. If you want to experience that kind of thing, you can. It's a little bit harder to do it, but it's very, very there. And the longer you, well, not the longer, the later you come here, like it's 9 o'clock now, and that's early for here, but it's in abundance. When I say in abundance, it's everywhere. It's fallen out of this. It's fallen out of the rafters. And one of the things I used to say was, I wish I was 30 years younger. Because if you were 30 years, I'm 61, as you know. If if I was in my 30s, or if you're in your 30s, or even your 40s, and you can still hold it together, you can hold it together here. I can guarantee you. I guarantee you. You know, and that's why it's so difficult for me. It's so difficult for me coming back here. This is the first time I've been here in this guise in over a year, and it brings back a lot of memories. But I'm happy. I am happy, to be honest with you, that I have to go home because she's going out for a massage at 10 o'clock, and I took her electric motorcycle. Do I have the key? I have the key, thank God. I took her electric motorcycle to come down here, so therefore I have to go back at a reasonable time. But when I used to do this for the big picture of Panorama, I never went back at a reasonable time. So I've stationed myself outside this 24-hour restaurant here. Hang on. Right behind me. They do the greatest stewed pork with rice you've ever had. I've done a few videos on this channel having me lunch there. But I can tell you, I've also had an evening meal with a few girls in there. And as I said before, this is the Monday night and it's a bank holiday. Monday night, as I said before, they don't usually sell food, street food in Thailand or in Bangkok. There's kind of a moratorium on it. But at 12 o'clock, when it goes into tomorrow, they'll all come out. And I won't be here then because I got to go home because I told her to be home. But in there, I put myself in the harm's way more than once in there. And as I'm looking up the street, there's plenty of floozies. A lot of fellas take exception to the fact that I use the word floozy. In Dublin, where I'm from, you can use the word floozy as a term of affection. I mean, I speak Hiberno English, and English around the world, as you know, differs. In Ireland, it's okay to say that. Here's two now. God damn. I mean, I used to say goddamn a lot, but I'm saying goddamn now. I might say hello to them. I'll do the old big picture of Panorama bit. Hello, do you speak English? Are you from China? Where are you from? Lao, okay. That's what I used to do. And I never used to include, they're from Lao. There you are. I never used to include the refusals I get. But at my age, you gotta face facts, you know? You gotta face facts. But it's always worth a try. At this stage, I want to give a big shout out to Johan from the Netherlands, you know who you are, and Michael from Perth, in Australia, because both of you have been with me here, and many other guys have as well, as I plied my trade here for the big picture El Panorama, and landed myself in the shit more times than I care to remember. I'm not sober, but I have to go home, and I know I will, and it's just not worth it. Here, when you pick up a girl, it's hard work, and you're not necessarily going to get her on the night, although you can, but you're just going to get her, you exchange your ID. You can see me failing miserably, and that's what I used to do. And there were nights that I wanted to go home because I'd be failing miserably, and then something would happen. I'd be standing here talking to the camera like I am now, and a girl would come up behind me and say, hello, how are you? And it happened so often. Hello. What's wrong with saying hello? This behind me is Wigwam Terrace, and I spent many nights in there with many floozies. I can tell you that for nothing. The older you get, the less opportunity you have, unless you're ready to part with spondulocks, as you say back home. I better get this camera off the road. One of the things is that the Google algorithm didn't like the big picture El Panorama because of I won't say graphic, it wasn't graphic, it was just the repetitive nature, I suppose, of what I was doing. And as I said to you on the last video, I don't want to be repetitive. And that's the reason I'm making this video, is to get away from the repetitiveness and to just give you an insight. Oh, to be 30 years younger. So the night is getting older, it's getting on, and there's a lot more. The ladies are becoming more frequent, let's say, or more abundant. And that's why I say it's too early for me to be here. It's too early. But if I was to be here much later, like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, I'd definitely be putting myself in harm's way. 100% be putting myself in harm's way. You know, you'd want a very strong will. You know, you'd want to be very well disciplined, not to this, not to lose control, because it's bloody well everywhere. Am I putting myself out here on a limb as the only man that would do something like this? You know, make a video like this, just to highlight how it affects me. I'm not going to do that tonight, by the way, but I'm just saying that, how it affects me. Look. Hello, do you speak English? No? You see, I am trying to get a girl to say hello, just to show you what it used to be like. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. You'd be very surprised the amount of girls that do say hello, you know, the ones you think would never say anything, you know, and are very friendly. Well, I'm looking for something that would be, let's say, remarkable. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know if you like this, lads. I better button up my shirt. People criticise me. It's just the way I've always been. I've always had my shirt unbuttoned. To demonstrate this, what I'm talking about, you know, put myself into this kind of situation, it would have been better for me to come out a lot later, because that's when it happens. My God Almighty. You wouldn't be well. You see, the big picture of Panorama is finished. It's still there in Odyssey, as I said, but I'm not finished. And I'm not saying I'm going to do anything, but I'll endeavour, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing this because I haven't done it in so long, and I just want to see if I can still hack it. Hi girls, you speak English? Come put across the mic. No? There you are. If I was a chiseled, featured Russian in his 30s or early 20s, late mid-20s or whatever, I wouldn't get such a negative response. But I'm not. I'm a pot-bellied is putting it mildly, pot-bellied 61-year-old Irishman standing in the middle of what we would call paradise, and this is paradise, lads. And the age range here would be early 20s to 30s maximum. When I was doing the big picture, I never let it roll like this. I used to edit, and I had music coming up. I used to stand here for hours and hours. It used to be 5 hours to make an 8-minute video, and that's the way it was. I'll tell you what we'll do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't know what I'm going to do. You might as well just stay with me. She's lovely. She is lovely. She is absolutely lovely. Hello, do you speak English? Come put press into mine. See, a lot of them just ignore you and pretend, hope you'll go away. That's the Thai way. They do that for everything. I met some girls here that I would describe as a girl of my dreams. She is. some of them will just knock your socks off. This is not me now. This is me in the persona. This is me in my true persona. This is how I behave when I got a few drinks on me. And there's so many reasons to justify this kind of enthusiasm. As you can probably see, God, I wish I was younger. God, I wish I wasn't married. But as I said in the previous video, if I wasn't married, I wouldn't be here at this stage. I would have expired. I would have expunged my time in Thailand, because I would have been out and about doing all these things. And a night like tonight, I wouldn't be under a time limit. It's like anything else. If you don't ask, you'll never know. Sorry, do you speak English? No? Okay. Well, you see, you don't ask, you never know. So I do know. She just wasn't into it. She's just Chinese. Anyway, listen, I tell you what I'm going to do. Rather than drag this out any longer, I think it's best that we reconvene and we get into the meat and potatoes of this video about putting yourself in harm's way in Thailand. You see what I've been doing tonight? I've been deliberately trying to put myself in harm's way. And if I stay here long enough, I was a salesman for years, for over 30 years in Ireland and in Dubai. And I can tell you, and you know this, if you keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, eventually you'll crack it. I could stand here for the next 3 hours and keep getting a no and get a yes right at the end, or it could happen in the next 2 minutes. It's just the way it is. But I tell you, I promised her I'd get home. I have her motorcycle. I promised her I'd get home and I let her go out for a massage. That's what I'm going to do. So we shall reconvene. We shall reconvene when I'm in a more sober state. It'll be a couple of seconds for you. It'll be a while for me. But stay tuned. So guys, as you can see, it's quite a bit later. In actual fact, it's 2 days later. I got home from the market and my wife was in bed. She didn't go for a massage. But I got home at a reasonable time. And after making this video, going through the edit, watching the way I was behaving, just highlighted to me it just reminded me about the lifestyle that I had that was detrimental to my health and detrimental to my marriage. I'm glad that I could again experience and bring you the experience of what it was like when I was making videos down in that market talking to girls. In this video, I probably have left myself open to untold criticism in the behavior I demonstrated in the market while making this video. I can just say that is me. That is what I'm like when I have a few drinks on me and I can see beautiful girls around me. So I will never change, because people don't actually change, but you can change your behavior. I can't change my personality. I have personality flaws. I have behavioral flaws, as we all do. I've just chosen to share my flaws with you on YouTube. I actually think that the Google algorithm did me a favor, because a good friend of mine said to me while I was in the thick of it, the 3.5 years I spent making videos in that market, he said I can't even say it, unsustainable. it's unsustainable. Can't even say it. Well, he was right. It's something that could not be sustained, and it wasn't sustained. So I'm glad of the fact that I don't do it anymore. Even though that channel was arguably successful, I value the success of my life more. I am controlled by the basic human urge to do what we all want to do. And one of the things about Thailand, as we all know, that certain environments in Thailand afford you the opportunity to destroy yourself. And that's what this video is all about. I was handed the opportunity to destroy myself, and I very nearly did. But I'm thankful that even though I realize I'm the same person that I ever was. And some people say they're not the same person as they were, but I'm still fundamentally the same in terms of my urges and my needs and all the rest of it. But I'm thankful that I don't put myself into those situations anymore. This is a beautiful moment for me. I'm here with my son today. He's on his holidays from school. We're going down to a local mall we got his uniforms for the next semester. Yesterday, we're going to get his name embroidered because they have to have the names embroidered on their school shirts in Thailand. And we're going to go and do that. And we're going to go and get something to eat. And I'm going to enjoy my time with my son and my family. And I look forward to bringing you oodles more videos on this channel for your enjoyment. I hope you enjoyed this, lads. I really do. Don't misunderstand me. I am who I was when I was making those videos in the market, but I have a realization that I don't want to be like that anymore. And how do I do that? I just don't put myself in that situation. So there you go. That's it. So I've put you in a situation now where you're poised with your finger on the subscribe button, and you can click the like button and the share button and do all those wonderful things. And I hope you take advantage of the situation. And I'll see you again soon. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. I know I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. But be honest and let me know what you think. I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for joining me.